absolute carnage. Because considering at 14 over mark, you were 114.
118 after 15 overs.
5 overs, 96 runs, including a 31 run over from Arjun Tendulkar, 25 run over from Cameron Green. Jofra Archer also conceded a couple of sixes, but he was a little better off than the carnage that ensued. Jason Behrendorff also in the last overs got tonked, and because of Sam Curran's 55 of 29, Jitesh Sharma's 25 of 7, Harpreet Bhatia, of course, and also at the start they were all trying. Simran hit a couple of good sixes, and incidentally he became Arjun Tendulkar's victim with a good Yorker, but that was about it. 214 for 8. So Mumbai Indians need 215 to win on a wicket that is, not surprisingly, looking very, very flat.
Very typical.
Very typical Mumbai.
That is the reason why I was a little surprised when you people were so conservative while predicting. I'm sure it must have been because of Punjab Kings. But Wankhede, you get value for shots.
How much did you predict?
192.
192, I had said. So, and eventually now they've gone past that score. In fact, I am short by
23 runs.
24 runs.
24. 192, no?
Yeah.
22 runs.
22 runs rather.
Yep.
So, and every batsman after Harpreet Singh Bhatia and Sam Curran shared that partnership, I don't know how many runs that was, but thereafter Jitesh Sharma, anything he touched with the bat. In fact, after a stage, every ball they touched went to the fence.
Yes.
And there was a period when I noticed everything went for a boundary behind the stumps. Arjun Tendulkar sprayed a bit down the leg side. I think initially also he bowled a few wides. And
A no ball also.
I think they were finding it difficult to control the ball. I don't know why.
But Arjun Tendulkar, 3 overs, 1 for 48. After having conceded only 5 runs in the first over.
And the second was also a decent over. I think it was the third over which he bowled, in which he got smacked for 3 sixes.
He conceded 12 runs in the second over, but then 31 in the...
That shifted the momentum.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shifted the momentum, and thereafter, Punjab knew that they had nothing to lose. They went for their shots, got everything they could, and 214 is quite a good total. I know Mumbai, they have a very good batting lineup. They are now back in form as a batting unit. They are playing at home, and that too in Wankhede. You can actually chase this down, but 214 runs on the board and momentum, because the team that is at the break, I would much rather want to be in that Punjab dressing room.
Yep.
Absolutely. When we keep saying the T20 format of momentum, look at that for momentum. You've got like 90 odd runs in the last 5 overs.
96 of 5.
Yeah, I mean you're going to be brimming with confidence at this point, and mind you, as much as I probably didn't rate that Punjab top order, then bowling is pretty decent. So even on a batting paradise of a Wankhede track, they could very easily restrict them, even if it's not a big win. 2 points is 2 points, man.
It could go down to, it may just go down to the wire, but this bowling lineup isn't as thin as, it, let's say, earlier looked in the tournament. Now this team does play with the confidence, I can say, with Punjab.
But you can say, it's just a matter of time before your team clicks. Today, their middle order at least, Simran also began well. But these bowlers that we are talking about, they're all international class. Jason Behrendorff, Cameron Green, Jofra Archer. And Piyush Chawla bowled 3 overs for just 15 runs, got 2 wickets. I don't get this idea of matchups just because there were 2 left-handers at the crease. We will not bowl our best bowler. Maybe, there are times when you have to slow things down.
Yes.
Possibly, and leg spinner is always an attacking option. Because whenever you have a wrist spinner, the moment he releases the ball, it also has it also gives you the opportunity that the ball will also bounce. So there are chances that the batsman may not able to connect it well enough to go past the fence.
And if you look at it, Mumbai Indians actually missed a trick, because look at the combined figures of Chawla and Shokeen.
Yeah.
6 overs for just 39. And you look at the Pacers, 14 overs, 172.
Did Arjun Tendulkar bowl after Piyush Chawla's last over?
No.
When
Piyush didn't bowl after that.
Yeah, from 10 to 14, Mumbai conceded only 24 runs. But then after that,
So 15th Arjun,
Where he got
16th Arjun,
Yeah.
17th
I think it was Green.
Green, then 18th Archer, 19th was Archer, 20th was
Berendorf.
So I think we're missing
I
something.
think Arjun was 16th.
Arjun was 16th.
16th.
Yes.
17 was Cameron Green.
I think it was 2 overs from, I think 2 from Archer.
2 from Archer.
It was 2 from Archer.
Yeah.
So
Archer
Arjun
bowled the
did
next
bowl
one.
after Chawla.
How so?
Sorry?
So Arjun did bowl after Chawla.
Yeah, because, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because that 1 over from Arjun Tendulkar changed the momentum of the Punjab batters.
Yep.
I think that was a turning point of the match.
What do you think went wrong with Arjun? Was it pressure, inexperience? Because see, he had bowled in the previous match in the 20th over. This was the 16th that he bowled. So, according to you, Gargi, what went wrong with Arjun Tendulkar?
Well, see, you had set batters on the crease, and plus, of course, inexperience. He's just coming into the scene, and a few loose balls to a set batsman, and you're done. And that's what happened. Plus, you're at 1 kid, so.
Yeah, where the ball will
In fact, this is one time I think in that over I actually thought it'd be a catch, but yeah, momentarily forgot that we were at the 1 kid. So yeah,
Pata wicket.
yeah,
Pata.
and the square wickets are even shorter. So any other stadium, maybe in that over he could have had that luck, and because I remember the fielder putting in a full length, jump. But then the ball just narrowly missed the fielder. So yeah, a little bit
just about 60 meters is the square, 60
Yeah.
to 65 meters.
But clearly, yes, Gargi rightly says the pressure also got to him, because let's not forget that waist high no ball, rather almost the head high no ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And barring that first 2 overs in which he got Prabsimran with a superb Yorker, I mean, if you look
Good
at it,
swing, I think he's displaying slowly and steadily. He's displaying the tricks that he's got up his sleeves. So yeah, it's good to see him. He's not the most pacey, we know that by now. But with the skill set that he possesses in that first over as well that he bowled today, I think there were 2 wides if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
But then you could see that he's trying to go full up, looking for that swing.
Also, I will say this: we're talking about him having limitations. I think one of the limitations is that he needs more seasoning, because the tools are there to be at least a serviceably good to decent bowler.
Yeah.
What I will also give him credit for today was he was ramping the pace up. Last 2 games, he was going at about 120s, mid 120s.
Yeah,
mid
127,
128.
128.
Today, more often than not, he was landing them in the 130s, mid 130s.
Was he?
Yes.
Alright.
Early, yes.
That-
I remember
that's a
match
good
with
uptick, by the way, in 2 matches.
Exactly. Oh, he was actually his run up. I remember one of the things we keep harping on is his run up is that he always looks like he's running with leg weights on. Today, I wouldn't say it was fluent, but he was putting a little extra effort into his run up, and I think that was
a bit more hustle in that run up. It was evident today.
And that possibly could be the reason why he was not accurate.
Quite possible. Quite
Well,
possible.
I didn't notice the pace, the increase in his pace. I didn't notice, to be very honest. But if it was the case, that could possibly be the reason why he sprayed the ball, on both sides of the
I'd
wicket.
say I don't really mind him doing that, because again, it's his 3rd IPL game. He's not had that much experience in the domestic circuit either. You know for a fact he needs seasoning. As I said, the tools are there. But, again, the old Wasim Akram maxim, the more you bowl, the better you become. And he needs to bowl more. And in a sense, it's good for him that he chose to move states
From Mumbai
domestically,
to
from Mumbai to Goa. Because
that
there
was-
at least he'll get to play.
Good realization on his part. He was part of the setup for long enough to know that at Mumbai he's not going to get the time as far as domestic competitions go. So that was smart of him, I would say, to realize that I'm in my early 20s now, rather approaching my mid 20s, so I need to sort of look at more game time, and only if you have that game time and that match experience do you get to hone your skills. Do you get to know, okay, this is what I can do, this is what I need to try, and you get to know about your deficiencies also, let's say, as a player, so, and you then work accordingly.
Yep. But can Mumbai Indians recover from this onslaught? Because see, the pitch is flat. Boundary
Yes.
dimensions are small. But any team who concedes 96 runs in the last 5 overs, I mean, they'll definitely be low on momentum. But looking at past instances, see, I can remember one Punjab Kings versus Mumbai Indians game. I mean, it was 230 that Punjab Kings had scored. And they came down, I mean, Mumbai lost the game by just about 7 runs. It needed a good over from Mohit Sharma, incidentally. I think it was the 16-17 season. So, this total can be changed. We've also seen 14.1 at 2 overs, 194 also win it. At the same venue.
But the question I think also that begs over here is, do we think that Mumbai here have the resources to get to this total?
See, the batting, just have a cursory glance at the batting. Rohit, I mean, in the game that was played here against Kolkata, Ishan was in good form. Surya Kumar was in good form. You have Tilak Verma, who's already displaying that he's one of the best in the Mumbai Indians lineup. Then Tim David, Cameron Green, 6 batters and 3 power hitters in that. Why not?
Shane?
No, I mean, see, let's be fair. I'm pretty sure that this Mumbai team, the one thing we didn't really have much of a problem was with their batting. So I will back their batting to still be able to do it, but let's not kid ourselves. Punjab are definitely the favourites going into the second innings. They have the firepower, Mumbai, for sure. They do. And if one of those power hitters gets going, as we saw, it's a pretty easy wicket to bat on. So it won't be a problem.
Yeah, I was reading a comment which said that Piyush Chawla got injured. You know, now if I look at the situation at that time, Arjun bowled that 16th over. You would actually expect your frontline pacers to bowl those 5 overs. Even if Piyush Chawla, even if I was the captain, because Piyush Chawla is not somebody who is quicker through the air in terms of even like a Rashid Khan or even a Ravi Bishnoi. So, I think in hindsight, I would also say that he went with the convention, as in Rohit Sharma went with the convention. It's just that it wasn't the day for his bowlers, and you don't expect Jofra Archer, Berendorf, Cameron Green all going for runs on the same day and one after the other. So there, in fact, Sarjeet is not too happy with the Rohit Sharma's captaincy today. So he's saying pathetic captaincy. Your best bowler Chawla didn't complete his spell. Also, always having worst fielders at third man is old school T20. Like the World Cup, Rohit Sharma panicked under pressure. So Sarjeet, I don't know for sure, but one of our viewers only is just mentioned that Piyush Chawla got injured on the last ball that Arjun Tendulkar bowled.
Oh.
Akash Bhardwaj says Jofra is not looking the same Jofra Archer as he was back in 2019. Do you think by the time...
do you think he will...
Okay.
I find it very difficult.
But interestingly, so I did notice his bowling speed today. He was bowling upwards of 140. I was a little circumspect looking at how long this injury has been for him.
starting with a spinner.
Wow.
Are they?
Yeah,
I think it'll be
wearing
Harpreet. I think it should be...
quite possible.
Well, Rohit and left armers.
Yes, they are indeed starting.
They can anyway also start with Sam Curran.
Or he's keeping close.
But would Jitesh would have been close to the stumps then?
That's
No.
what I'm saying. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Arshdeep is not bowling that. No, Arshdeep is pretty quick.
135 plus he bowls.
Yeah, so won't expect.
Where's the bowler?
So see, they've got 3 left armers to deal with: Sam Curran, Arshdeep, and Harpreet today in this.
Is it Matthew Short again?
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah,
Short.
Yeah.
Why?
Sam Curran.
Why?
Why
I mean, because you got a okay. So the impact sub has been made, and
Prabhsimran is out,
yeah, Prabh Simran's out.
and he's been substituted.
Nathan Ellis.
How did we forget
So he
that?
could be bowling from the other end, is what I suspect.
Yeah.
So belter of a wicket, Mumbai Indians will chase this down for sure. Hope Rohit Sharma will have a blast, and they start with
with a
a single.
single.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Yep.
GGK. Okay, go down, Shiva. Is Shiva? No.
Sure.
Chalo, Rohit's 100 is loading. IPL is risky.
Davis cricket, really big statement.
That's not the reason why we watch cricket.
Yep. Indeed. But anybody wants to change prediction?
वो इंसान ही कैसे बदल जाए?
हम हर रोज बदलते हैं उसमें क्या?
Yeah. Okay, so you're going with Punjab
I'm
now.
going with Punjab to defend this. For sure.
Telling you go with Mumbai now.
I'm still backing Mumbai. I still back
Oh,
Mumbai.
if we have to be wrong, we have to be wrong. He was wrong 82 times last season. Does it stop him from making predictions?
82 outdoor.
There were 74 games.
74 games and then after that 8 matches thereafter.
Mid innings also, no? Mid innings you may have flipped in again.
No, I never flipped.
Huh?
Not even once.
Not to jinx it, but I've only been wrong once.
Very good.
Win predictions,
Lady luck is real.
scores I've been very wrong. But
Very good.
As I said, Lady Luck is a real.
I'm going with Punjab. Even though Punjab has, they've exceeded all my expectations. I didn't expect them to score 214 runs. And that too, after that, I think first 7 overs, there were 70 runs on the board.
Yeah.
And then they slowed down.
Yes.
And then
And then
again
they picked up.
changed.
96.
Strategy, changed that gear.
Yep.
41 or what? 27.
Fourth gear. Fourth
Yep.
gear straight to fourth gear. You have any fourth gear is the highest.
No,
probably.
it's fixed now. That's the highest.
No, you have a sixth as well.
Is it?
it's
Yeah.
lose control.
No. I drive a car which has 6 gears. So you can operate in 6th gear also at times if you feel like.
Formula 1 has 7 gears, right?
8.
8?
8.
Okay. 8 gears, wow.
Automatic दो यार उनको भी.
You should eventually, I'm sure they'll go down that route. Eventually.
Anyway, that steering wheel that they have is like a computer only.
They would be going for flaps either. This did
Yeah.
that too.
Another one.
Yes, so,
White left.
yep, the substitute, yeah.
Nandrego.
Piyush Nandre, Prabh Simran has
Is
been subbed
out.
out, and Nathan Ellis is your impact player because Punjab played with only 3 foreigners today.
Nobita Nobby is still a big fan of KL Rahul. He or she says that KL Rahul is still the reason why.
Absolutely.
I have a few reactions on him.
Did
funny
you see
ones.
by the way Venkatesh Prasad?
Yeah, I did. I'm leading with that.
Huh?
Leading with that.
Shivam. Yes, sir. Can you take that tweet out? Venkatesh Prasad.
Venki.
By the way, very smart of Venkatesh Prasad. Huh?
He didn't name KL.
Name KL anybody.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Oh.
No, must be
Oh, it's a pad.
pad. So no wide. Yeah.
Yeah. So, didn't name KL anywhere, but made it amply clear that. That it was. Just type Venkatesh Twitter.
And
I don't
what
have to
a shot. What a shot from Rohit Sharma.
So, but it made it amply clear that he was talking about, because if the way, I think one of the reasons why Venkatesh Prasad
First one, yeah.
didn't name him, I think because of what
First one.
KL Rahul said at the post-match presentation ceremony, where he used the word "we."
Yeah.
How we bottled it up. Now, I'll tell you what Venkatesh Prasad said. Bottling a run chase when 30 were needed of 35 balls with 9 wickets in hand requires some baffling batting. Happened with Punjab in 2020 on a few occasions.
Yeah.
Losing games they should have won easily. So, which means
KL was at fault there also.
Yeah.
KL was at fault there also.
It's an easy implication.
PBKs versus Delhi Capitals, man. That
As
game.
brilliant as Gujarat were with the ball and Hardik smart with his captaincy, brainless from
Lucknow.
oh
He wasn't making
Yeah.
any of this thing. It was Lucknow. But he said Lucknow very clearly and not anything else.
no, here also I suspect something. He said LKO. Do you write LKO for Lucknow?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Ah.
But you
Yes.
do notice that there is an L and an K over there.
Are you sure?
That's a bit much. Yeah. LKO is how it's written.
It is.
Like Delhi is DEL, Lucknow is LKO.
Yes.
In fact, Delhi sometimes from the NDL also. So.
No, that's for railway stations, yeah.
NDLS.
NDLS. NDLS,
No, but Lucknow
NZM.
is LKO. Lucknow definitely.
Chalo ji.
And he's gone. Ishan Kishan.
Ishan.
Arshdeep has struck in the very first over.
Of his, yep.
He didn't do the airplane celebration, right?
He stopped it.
Yep.
So 8 for 1. Changing predictions are we? I still don't. I still think Mumbai have the batting.
I already changed my prediction.
Shane has flipped.
I said Mumbai.
Mumbai and
Gargi Punjab to begin with.
Gargi remains ever
I
so
am already
confident.
taking Punjab to playoffs.
But you're backing Emma in this match.
No, Punjab, yeah, I'm taking them to playoffs, so I have to go with
So you're
Punjab.
changing it.
No, but
Yeah,
then
I said Punjab only,
you said
yeah.
Mumbai, I think, to begin
You
with.
said Mumbai.
No, he's saying if you want, you can make that flip just as an upset. That's it. Didn't actually say.
Huh?
Shiva
मैंने
was-
मुंबई बोला
No, he's saying
अच्छा,
he is
Mumbai.
predicting.
नहीं I said Punjab. Yeah, Punjab. अभी तो पंजाब को except for Rajasthan, you play them against anybody, I'll go with Punjab. वाह. Exclusive.
There'll be 5 teams on 8 points. Yeah, Lucknow could have made it 10.
5 teams with 8 points.
8 points.
8 points would be 4 wins, no?
Yeah.
So anybody who gets to 16 points
is
first.
a safety, yeah. 16 is
16 is ideally the qualifying
between
benchmark.
14 and 16.
Not 14.
16 is safe.
16.
14 again, the team finishing 4th at times can get in, just sort of sneak
That
in with
that has not happened for I think close to 5-6 years now. 14 points.
Okay, Lucknow are at Rajasthan. Who's at the top?
Rajasthan.
Acha.
वो ही नहीं दिखा रहे हैं.
Okay, 6. So basically, Lucknow now, Punjab, if they win, even Mumbai will go on top.
Exactly, that's what he said.
Yes.
Yeah.
But whoever wins
They
gets
have
8 points.
incentive.
No, but they'll go on. No, Rajasthan is a positive.
Positive net run rate. Yeah.
But again, that builds pressure on the teams right above them.
Tomorrow you could have another team joining the RCB win against RR tomorrow. They also can get to 8 points.
CSK though tomorrow
Against
place
KKR.
7 can get to 10 points and they'll be the first team perhaps to get to 10 points.
Yeah, they will.
Last weekend on Sunday, who did RR beat? A very good match. Hit my rate at 50 also, no? GT.
Was it GT? Yeah, that's. I think it was GT.
It was GT. Yeah.
It was GT.
Because we were saying it's going to be a good match.
Yes, sir. GT Sunday. 16th.
Titans. Achha, how many of you think that Hardik Pandya will stick to this franchisee next year also?
Why did you say so?
Huh? No, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I think
Rahul has a scoop, yeah. Rahul has an inside scoop.
No, I'm just asking.
I think he will stick. He will stick with the franchisee.
I've heard stories about him, let's say, getting back to Mumbai.
Where did you hear this?
I've heard on the grapevine, let's say.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where?
But I find it a little outrageous, so yeah.
No, I think hasn't he talked about his special connection with Nehra?
Nehra.
That's okay, that can change.
Maybe Ashish Nehra will also.
Bold prediction.
No, Ashish Nehra. But don't be surprised if Hardik Pandya next season, if you see him in Mumbai,
As captain.
See?
playing for Mumbai.
Sir, as captain.
Huh?
As captain.
अभी वो पता नहीं सर.
That'll be.
I've heard from a lot of people, by the way. Might be, things might change. 2 years. By the way, this isn't this year. I was told about this after the first season itself, after they had won the title. So, and let's see.
Does he have a bond or something with Gujarat?
Bond as in agreement. Agreement, so you have. There's
3
always
years,
an
no?
3 years, yeah.
There's always an exit clause. So somebody will have to tell them to release him, because see, first right for refusal or whatever it is with the franchise.
Franchise.
So Hardik cannot leave. So they will have to offload
Release
him
him.
or release him.
Yeah.
So or they could trade with a couple of players or maybe somebody. So that's the case, but it may not even happen. But it can happen also.
Wow. Back to Mumbai. ठीक है. That's about good, and I think it'll be a very, very interesting chase now. One of our subscribers is like saying, and family members saying, thank God Ishan is out. Ouch. Why? Why?
Academically, you would expect him to get runs, no?
Yeah.
I understand Chekhov, he might struggle where the ball is turning, slow wicket.
Yeah.
Wrong wicket, though.
Yeah, this was a flat wicket on Ishan's batting template. Yes, he should have scored, but he didn't. So let's see. It'll be a cracking match. Hopefully, Mumbai make a match out of it.
Chalo, chalte hain filhal.
See you for the match.
guys post match.
Yep.
Hopefully with another good game, another close game, maybe.
Yeah.
Never know. See you.
Bye bye.